How we doing this morning? Everyone ready to go out? Just about low tide, 58 degrees. Sun came up about 10 minutes ago on October 1st. T-Rex, let's go up there. See a rabbit. See it. It went left. There was a rabbit right there. That means good luck on the first day of the month, right? Good luck shaking this wind and cloud. What's going on here? They said it was going to be a nice day. Well, I can tell you right now, the air is from the north-northeast, and this is the 9th day in a row with the wind air moving from high pressure to the north to low pressure, which is now out to sea. So the wind should be shifting and coming around a little bit eventually. But this is kind of the chilly air direction, and it is kind of cold this morning. And away from the coast, it went calm last night, so we had a major dose of radiational cooling. That is the dense cold air settles. Get it back up and close the door so another cat that you know of doesn't escape. When you have the high pressure system right over you, even though we had a storm kind of bump into it, this is the same high we've had for a week, and it's allowed for radiational cooling and fog and smog. I think there's some smoke mixed with the fog. You have to go up pretty high in the sky. I tried to watch the sun rise on the Boston webcam. I like when it starts getting south of the Zakim Bridge, just for perspective. I'm actually not happy that the sun is so far south now. But anyhow, I didn't see the sunrise, so that was disappointing. And you had to go above the smog to the top of Mount Washington, where the visibility is 130 miles over the top of this smog fog layer that is over New England this morning. I do have some concerns about it burning off. I mean, the sun has been up now for a while, and you can tell the skies. It's not just all H2O. There's carbon in the atmosphere. You can just tell by the color of it. So we've got smoke and fog to sort of complicate our at least first part of Sunday. But I think as the sun gets higher in the sky, it should burn through this stuff, and it does turn into a sunny day. That's what pretty much all the guidance is indicating. You want to start with the smoke guidance, though? Looks like the smoke that's supposed to be over southern New England, I can't smell it, is settling off to the south a little bit, and then there's a new batch of smoke coming into northern New England. So for a lot of us, I think the smoke and the fog goes away, and we end up with a beautiful Sunday. There's Bass Rock there with a bass fisherman going by, and it's very low tide. The lowest and the highest tide of the month, this side of the next full moon, is today, 11.4 at noontime. And yesterday, it's actually just after 1. Yesterday, the water came right up to the top of the sand there, so we'll see that in a few minutes. So very low tide this morning, very high tide this afternoon. Good for all our friends that are trying to pull docks and float the docks onto the higher ground near the banks. Yes, OPYC, I'm thinking of you. Oh, there's the moon. Okay, so that's a good sign, actually. So this stuff is just low and thin. There's the waning harvest moon. So this low and thin should burn off to sunshine. All right, fine. Close to 70 degrees around Boston. There's some surf, too, after the last several days. There's some surf out there, but it's going to be a beautiful day. I think I'm going to hang around local, maybe do some stand-up paddling. And so this high-pressure system, it settles off, actually retrogrades a little bit towards the south and west. And when that high gets to our south and west, guess where the air is going to come from? The south and west. And we're going to have a major warm-up starting inland today, and then near the coast tomorrow, and Tuesday, finally, we probably get a wind from the west, thanks to high pressure system. Oh, look at the moon. Plane just missed the moon. That was close. High pressure system gets off to our southwest. It turns warm to hot. Now the record for Tuesday is 85 from 1922. We're not going to get there. It's going to be close, actually. So it could be the warmest October 3rd in our life. And 4th, now we have high pressure moving across southeastern Canada. The storm track this week is going to be from the west up into Canada. So that usually means warm to record warm for us. It's a high amplitude extreme pattern, but there's a very subtle backdoor cool front coming through Tuesday night, and Wednesday it looks like we are going to get a wind from the east again in Boston. as high pressure moves to the east of New England. It's not really a very cold high, but the ocean's pretty chilly. So at the coast, we'll cool back down to near 70 mid and late week, while western New England get to 80 degrees. And the next real action for us is going to be the storm that goes way to our north. It's going to tap some very cold air and pull it in here. And we're going to have a tropical feed and a polar feed coming in Friday into Saturday. So that means real cold air coming at warm and humid air that's going to move in late in the week. And we're going to generate showers and thunderstorms on Friday into Saturday. And there, it looks like a wave, a low pressure trying to form on that front coming in from the south. So that may add some juice. But it looks like it's going to be a fairly fast mover. So I don't think we're looking at flooding rain here, but it does look like it's going to turn wet Thursday night, Friday. Where have you heard that before? Linger into Saturday, followed by cold, windy weather Saturday night. Sunday, there's another front trying to come at us from the northwest. Looks like a wave on a polar front a week from Monday or Tuesday. And so that means our mountains may get some snow with the foliage coming strong. So snowleage. E-Weather said that yesterday, and I agree. I just had forgot about it. Snowleage is when you get some snow on tops of the mountains, and the beautiful foliage may happen late in next weekend or early next week. Meantime, I can feel the sky getting brighter as this goes on, so I think it does turn into a nice day and a fairly nice week. Hope you enjoy your first week of October. Yesterday, T-Rex and I went down to see how high the water was getting. I'll take you on a little tour of that. And the rain yesterday packed in all the way into West Bridgewater when we arrived for a wedding. Really fun wedding. Maybe a snippet or two from the wedding. Congratulations to Tommy and Christina and all the families. It was a really fun time. And the rain went away. And now we have the moon and smoke and a nice Sunday. Talk to you later. Oh, I forgot to mention about Philippe and Rena. Rena now expected to decay, and Philippe expected to become a hurricane and be way east of New England next weekend. So Philippe making the comeback of the year as far as the hurricanes go so far this season. It's not a hurricane yet. They're both weak tropical storms. Just an excuse to look at Steve some more. Wow, highest tide I've seen in a long time. We're gonna go down for a closer inspection. Can you hear me now? How's it look, T-Rex? Doesn't look that impressive from here. We got doggies. T-Rex, remember when we came down here on February 2nd? Water was just about as high. And it was 6 below zero and everything was turning to ice. Anyhow, it's not 6 below zero. However, if this were winter, perhaps we would have been dealing with quite a bit of snow and ice. Just a little bit of minor spillage. It's high tide right about now, 12:30, day after the full moon. Yep. And do people live here? Yes, they do. Right here. Easy 99.1. Starting October 1st, some of the residents are going up, which is not a bad idea if you're going to live at sea level. Pretty Montauk. Going up. Like this one, right over the water. Is that your house, Greg? Getting splashed. Getting splashed here. That's a little too close for comfort for me, as far as I'm concerned. Day was gonna be the day that the OPYC docks came out. Plenty high tide, ramps are flat across, but not the best weather. Better than they said though, a couple days ago, isn't it? So tomorrow is the day now. Are we gonna come, Rex? Are we gonna come watch the OPYC final day of the year? Maybe, definitely maybe. Looks like a beautiful day from here. Of course, this is yesterday. Today. Haha. You looking at me? You looking good in this camera. So when the gangplank goes kind of up, you know, that's about as high a tide as you can get. Quiet down Turn Harbor today. A lot of boats in the water. Should be a beautiful week for our last boat ride. And calling it a season. Imagine it's going to be very busy here the next couple of weeks. That machine's going to get a good workout right there. Of course, we'll come by and do some time lapse because that's what we do. We just go around. You see us, say hello. T-Rex, hello. Check out one more beach. Tide's not that high. It's still coming up though, I think. Out the door? Sure. Love going out the door. Which way? How about toward the water? In case you were wondering who's in charge around here. T-Rex. Anyhow, so just right at about flood stage, not quite. 12:30. Last day of September. The old beach, Wessagusset. Not to be confused with the new beach where we were just at, which is called George Lane. When he was like 7 weeks old, I taught him how to walk this wall right here. Rex is surrounded by water. He's like, I don't think I like this. Come on, Rex, this way. He remembers from when he was a little kid. Go ahead, Rex, it's okay. Come on. Look at him go. I love this. How much farther are you gonna go, Rex? A little bit, one more rock. One more rock, one more rock. That's good enough. What do you think, Rex? Rex is not really a water dog. Tide's gonna go down in a little while. We'll be all set. All right, we can go. Just getting the gulls, and I think I see the eagle. Just about 4:30, heading south at 24. A couple of raindrops. Actually looks like a snow sky. Back edge of the storm. Backing into southeastern Massachusetts. I don't know about that rainbow I said for the wedding. It's gonna be close though. The sun's out in Worcester County. Okay, so it's officially raining as we head for West Bridgewater. Gotta get to the church on time. Got some foliage. Going over the town river. West Bridgewater, so pretty. The Canoe Club. Oh, it's green. Very green. I think it's raining again. They say a little rain at your wedding is good luck. Pretty hydrangea. 1964. I'm about the same age as this place. And just finished the ceremony. It's turning into the ballroom now, the party. And look out the window. They don't call it the Canoe Club for nothing. There's a river. I think it's called Town River right here. And it's like pouring outside all of a sudden. This makes this, it arrived on Thursday, now Friday, now Saturday. We're 48 hours into the second multi-day hybrid nor'easter in 2 weeks. This doesn't count Lee going by 3 weeks ago. Wow. Yeah. Here it is without the screen. Yeah, 48 hours into the second multi-day hybrid nor'easter type situation with a high barometer. 3 weeks if you count Lee going by, which was also a hybrid. West Bridgewater. Suppose I should probably turn off my camera at some point here, but it's really pretty and hard for me to do that. Can we go fishing too? Oh, sun's going down, no rainbow. Just couldn't get the sun to come back. It's still raining lightly. I suspect if it was not raining, we may have had the ceremony out here on the side of the river. All good, really pretty. It's gonna be a great week for chrysanthemums. It's a canoe club. I saw a picture of people canoeing inside, but I don't know how you access the canoes. And Town River looks pretty high, doesn't it? The rain has stopped. Just about. If we could just get a moment of sunshine, we could have a little rainbow. Guess that's just not in the cards here, but someone's probably got one somewhere.
Amanda Walsh and our usher Chris Light and our maid of honor Jamie Shaughnessy and the best man Nick Light. Mrs. Christina and Tom Fogarty.